The Hopkinton annual town meeting took place Monday, Tuesday, and into Wednesday. On night one, after the first 21 articles passed, Article 22, MWRA connection design work, sponsored by the DPW, raised a good amount of debate.
The moderator, this article seeks $1.3 million for the design of an indirect connection to the MWA water supply. This article requests $1.3 million for the design of an indirect connection to the Massachusetts Water Resources Authority, or MWRA, water supply through the town of Southborough. What this is intended to design is two 12-inch pipes for redundancy from Southborough to a new pump station, and that new pump station will be located at Cedar Street and Legacy Farms Road North. From there, there'll be one 12-inch pipe running along Cedar Street and connecting to the existing pipe near C Street, and one 12-inch pipe running along Legacy Farms Road North and connecting to the existing pipe on Wilson Street.
The change in water supply is hoped to decrease the amount of toxicity, such as PFAS, in the water supply.
This will provide a sustainable, safe, and reliable water supply to meet the town's essential needs. The water quality will meet all DEP and public health standards. It will eliminate PFAS, iron, and manganese contamination from our existing sources. It will be resilient to climate change and droughts, and it will redirect town resources to conservation and management measures.
So I understand exactly what you're saying, because I was referring to private wells, not referring to the wells on Fruit Street or anywhere else. You're saying that...
I'm terribly sorry.
The funding mechanism... Yeah, I meant household wells, but clearly I was misunderstood. What is the expected impact on private well owners vis-a-vis the town funding?
Through the moderator, at this point, we don't know what the distribution will be for the cost of construction. Again, several unknowns, how many, what we have for ARPA funds availability, but the anticipated cost sharing will be between both water customers and across the general fund.
The vote on Article 22 concluded early into Night 2 and passed the clear majority. To conclude Night 2, Article 45, which was a citizen's petition for a land acquisition of 0 and 71 Franklin Road, was heavily debated.
Yes, I am. Thank you.
Okay, we already have home sales on Fawn Ridge Road. The neighborhood is extremely upset to have that forest clear cut. There's nothing like it in that neighborhood. So we are suggesting that the town take it by eminent domain. This has been done before in Newton and on Nahant, and preserve it with the rest of the Deer Run Sanctuary, and it will be remembered for years to come.
The Select Board and Appropriation Committee did not recommend approval of this article.
Pleasant Street. I stand in opposition of this article strictly because of I feel like it has not been vetted properly. We don't have an accurate amount of money that we're going to spend on this. Conceptually, I like the fact that we like to save open space. I'm a liaison on the open space. I'm a big fan of the open space. However, this is just not a cooked recipe right now, where $700,000 I feel is probably a fifth or a sixth of the actual cost that it will be. So before I can vote yes or no, I need to have a more accurate appraisal to move forward for my consideration.
The article failed a standing vote 87 to 26. Night 2 then ended due to a failed quorum count. To start off Night 3, there was some debate as to if there was a proper quorum to vote on Article 45.
Point being, it was supposed to be a 2/3 majority. I believe town meeting began last night with a quorum of about 130 people. If literally every person who was present at town meeting yesterday had voted affirmatively for this motion, it still would have failed. I understand the frustration and disappointment about not having the quorum, but objectively it didn't matter based on what the numbers of people here were last night and how the vote was done. I can hear the pain, I appreciate the pain and the passion, but you're also trying to undo the will of the people who attended last night.
The vote to reconsider failed. Article 51, which essentially allows Lycan Bioscience to expand and utilize space not currently being utilized, was voted on.
It's very seldom that companies with the accomplishments of Lycan come before a town meeting and literally tell the town, hey, we did so well that we're going to expand and your town is our headquarters.
The article passed unanimously. You can view the full summary of all 3 nights of this year's annual Hopkinton Town Meeting at our website, hcam.tv.